Hey guys, I'm sorry. Just listening to some music. And if you guys seen Grown Ups, you know what that song is. It's the Pina Colada song by Rupert Holmes. Now, I know, that's a pretty corny intro, but I couldn't think of anything else. But I thought that was an alright way to start it off. So if you guys seen Grown Ups, you know what that song is. It's a great song. I loved it before the movie. It's an excellent song. But it's a pretty good opening to this episode because now the long-awaited episode is finally here. Music in Movies, Part 2. Now, well, I've been kind of putting this off. The first week I just didn't do one. Front row Steve, I've been having some computer issues. The second week was my birthday and I was on vacation. And then yesterday, I don't know why I didn't upload one yesterday. My friend was over and it just completely slipped my mind. Like I always shoot these on Friday. And there hasn't been one I've shooted on Saturday. And sometimes if I don't upload Friday, I just don't have time. Because I'm usually like tiresome. I want to go to bed. But, because these take long to upload sometimes. And I was like... And then I woke up this morning, I was like, wait, is today Saturday? So I look at the calendar, I was like, damn it, I forgot to shoot Front Row Steve. But, you know what, I hate stalling this one more time, but I gotta show you this cool poster I got. I'm sorry, I don't know if I could fit this in anything else, but check this out. You guys seen Goodfellas, you know it. It's where the Michael Jackson poster used to be. It's Joe Pesci, you know, big fan of him. And I also got a couple new things over here. Devil's Reject Wanted posters. You can just Google Wanted Devil's Rejects on Google Images, and you can print these all. I love these. These are awesome. Props to Mike for letting me print them at his house. But now let's go back on my movie corner where I belong. So, music and movies. Now, my first episode I did on this like a couple weeks ago. I was thinking I could just save this till this week. But I was like, I kept yawning in it. And I hate when you get like a yawning fit. So I was like, I hate this episode. Screw it. So, here I am. Now, some of you guys have just been asking about my music opinion. And, well, I'm finally going to give it to you. Music in movies. The defining point in a movie is when it's pure silence. All of a sudden, an amazing score of instrumentals, or sometimes a nice song, a rock, country, rap, whatever it is, it fits. If it fits, it's perfect. It's a 5-star score. But that's not always the case with movies. TV shows have music too, haven't we forgot? Daria was a great example. Me and my buddy No Personality on my forum were talking about it. And, well, we were talking about music in movies. We were talking about, you know, like Daria has a nice music score to it, but the music was changed because there's no DVD. There's a DVD release of Daria now that came out last month in May. Well, technically July, but came out last month in May. So they changed some of the music, and as more I watch, like I got a bootleg of Daria, the more I watch the episodes, the more I know how music was important in that show, because it tells the mood, and it tells Daria's point of view, how she's feeling. It's got the Beach Boys on there. Every artist you can think of has done a piece for that show, and the music is just so fitting. But you know what? Record companies have found out we like our music in TV shows. They found out that we love it. And you know what? They start charging more to companies to say, if you guys like it, how much do you really want it? How much do you really want to keep your fans interested? How much are you willing to pay to keep your fans interested into buying your show? Or are you going to, cheap out and not pay the music? Because then you can do the crappy synth music. The same thing happened with Married with Children. They had to replace the awesome Frank Sinatra's Love and Marriage song to just this crappy cheap synth music, this stock synth music. And Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, let's not forget the first 4 seasons. Last season 4 was released in 2006. Just this year, May 4th, 2009. I'm good, or 2010. I'm good with dates. It came out season 5, and the reason season 5 and 6 haven't came out is because of music problems. I don't think that's the same though with King of the Hill. I think King of the Hill, the problem with that show is it just sells really bad on DVD. I don't know though. Beavis and Butthead's another good one. The reason, like if you guys own all 3 Beavis and Butthead Mike Judge collections, the silver, blue, and red, don't think you have the entire series. There's about maybe 50 episodes still missing from that series because the rights to the music videos were denied. Or they have to pay a crap load of money. And I can see, like I say, companies, Universal, and everything. Every company has to pay music rights. I'm not trying to hate you guys. I mean, I would like to see you guys put out more shows with the real music. But if the music's like $1 million, I could see who wants to pay $1 million for music rights. But true fans of music want those songs in there. And I don't blame you guys. If you guys are upset because a TV show and has it came to DVD because of the music rights, let me know. Post a comment. And I love music in movies. And you know what? Companies don't realize it, but they're losing money. And this goes kind of for viewership too. I just bought a bootleg off the internet, an offer of Still Standing, and I really love Still Standing. It's one of my favorite shows. And of course CBS won't put it out. I even wrote a letter to CBS begging and pleading them to put the rest of the Survivor and Still Standing series out. They never did. I think Still Standing kind of has something to do with the music, because they did mention a lot of rock bands in there and they played some songs, so it might be for the music rights. I just can't find a reason. But there's thousands of bootlegs of Beavis and Butthead, Kenan and Kel, Daria, Still Standing, the Beetlejuice cartoon, Potato Head Kids, Popples, all of which are floating around, Rugrats, all of which are floating around the internet, because the companies do not put them out, and I think that's a complete jip. And you know what? I really don't care, though. If, like Kenan and Kel, I was begging for that show to come on DVD because all they released were paperback books, and who wants a paperback book of an episode? Who? But now I really don't care if they ever release Kenan and Kel on DVD. I bought a bootleg. I bought a bootleg of Beavis and Butthead. I'm waiting for my bootleg. Is Still Standing. You know, that's what it's gonna start doing, though. Is we're gonna have to start buying bootlegs of our favorite shows. And who wants to do that? Sometimes you can find them for good prices, but they're DVD-Rs, like the Beavis and Butthead bootlegs I got. They're Canadian. Sometimes they have captions. They're not the greatest quality, but I'm just still happy to have every episode. I don't know, though. I love music and movies, though, let me tell you. The Road has an amazing score. I've seen the movie. I listened to the score first. It has an amazing score. Clerks has the best movie score. Clerks and Killer Clowns from Outer Space, best movie scores. You know what? Go ahead and opinionate me. I'll give you a second. Yell at the computer screen. Okay, you done? Well, I love Clerks' music score. The 90s alternative, and that score defines what that movie is. It's got songs from Soul Asylum. Soul Asylum did the credits for Can't Even Tell. They even did a music video for Clerks 1, Clerks 2. They ended with Misery Loves Company. I think it's just called Misery. But they have Clerks, that self-titled song by Love Among Freaks. What else? They have Berserker. I mean, there's just so much good music in Clerks. And then with Killer Clowns, even the title song by the Dickies, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I mean, that is just so 80s. That screams 80s. And then don't forget the Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's. They have all the John Hughes movies. Breakfast Club has the third best score in my opinion. I love Don't You Forget About Me, but the highlight of that song was easily Fire in the Twilight. Yep. The one where they're dancing. That is the highlight to that movie, is Fire in the Twilight. When I think of the Breakfast Club, when I'm laying in bed just thinking about movies that I like, when I think of the Breakfast Club, pops into my mind first is Fire in the Twilight by almost said Wu-Tang Clan. I'm not sure who it's by, but I love it. And Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me. Don't think I'm hating on that. I don't forget about that song. I love it. But now I think I did really well on this episode, and I think I started it out perfectly. This has been a perfect Front Row Steve. I'm Steve Pulaski. You can catch Blog on Cams and Front Row Steves on my channel. Thank you for watching. Sub if you haven't. Stay tuned for the next episode, where I give my second report card of the year. The quarter 2 report card of 2010 has the movies I've seen since my last update really changed. Well, I'm going to start giving my opinions on Sex and the City 2, Toy Story 3, MacGruber. I'll wait till the episode.